Sleeves rolled up, ladies and gentlemen of the RPW network. Today is an arcade day here on Rise. Ladies and gentlemen, hashtag blame Brett for no face cam here today. He said it was too much effort to set it up, the lazy bum that he is to Vince. Fire that man, but today begins, ladies and gentlemen, a very exciting Rise here on the RPW network in London. 15 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. The time trial tournament begins. Now, how this is going to work, every match here today is going to be a time trials match. The 3 quickest wins here today within 15 minutes will advance to the next round. If your match goes over 15 minutes, then both of you are eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. The top 3 of today advance. Next week, there'll be 9 or however many more matches. The top 3 of that will advance. And eventually, we will whittle it down to 1 superstar remaining, who will then take on Zeke for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, however long this tournament lasts for, ladies and gentlemen. So 15 minutes is all you have to get the job done. Dasavo Kaiju and Dash Pedersen getting things started here today. Kaiju already busted open. Dash Pedersen to the top rope with a big forearm. Right to the head. What a move by Dash Pedersen, by the way. Trying to get it done in 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. The clock is there, so we know very easy. We don't have to go back and, you know, have arguments about the time. The time is on the screen. So as soon as the timer stops, that is the time. You subtract what you have compared to 15, and that gives you the time of the match. Kaiju fighting back. Dash, nice reversal. Both of these superstars on like 18%. I think Kaiju's on like 13%. But both of them need a win. Very, very desperately. Only one of them can walk away with it, though. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be the man in the kilt, because he is, I mean, dominating is an understatement, ladies and gentlemen. He is dismantling Disciple Kaiju. Still just a 1 count, though. Very, very surprising indeed. 2 minutes gone on the clock. Main event here today is an absolute, I mean, it's a pay-per-view match. It's champ vs champ, brand v brand. It's Norm versus Poke, ladies and gentlemen. Intercontinental versus UK. Now remember, the Junior Heavyweight, if they defend 3 times, they can cash in on the mid-card title. That doesn't mean the mid-card champs can't also hold the Junior Heavyweight Championship. So if Poke wins this and takes the belt of Zeke, he will be the outright lead with most championships in RPW at 12, taking over Charmander. They're currently tied on 11. Big opportunity for Poke, his first Junior Heavyweight Championship. Deacon Norm could potentially be a double champion. And obviously, if you hold the Junior Heavyweight Championship, it means superstars can't cash in on you if they defend 3 times. So it's smart for the 2 champs to want to be involved in this time trial tournament. Stop the clock, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see exactly what it was. Again, that's why it's on Rise. We can go back and see how long it took. But that was relatively quick for Dash. A relatively quick start here today. That's not bad at all. It could be a very quick Rise, but it might be like a 15, 20-minute Rise show. But Dash Pedersen, I think, is doing too much, and that was a very easy win for him. That's a solid first time, I'm not going to lie. That was like just over 2 minutes. Very solid. Up next, we have the former tag team on Friday Night Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Street Money and Matt Hawkins. Now, they finished bottom of the tag team tournament in round 1. Kind of just say Rise and Fury are both absolutely cooking right now. Well, Warzone's new logo was awesome, and they got a lot of views, but they need some actual content in their shows. Matt Hawkins and Street Money, who was the weak link of their tag team, and the reason they had 1 point in the Fury tag team division. 50 minutes on the clock, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Big start by Matt Hawkins. Focus on the arm, or holding the arm. Well, focus on the head. Matt Hawkins with a springboard. I have to say, you don't see that often. Early pinfall. You want to go for pinfalls as quick and often as possible. You might get a cheeky win. You might get a cheeky 1, 2, 3. You could catch your opponent lacking. Nice DDT by Street Money. Big opportunity for all the superstars involved today. Big spear by Street Money. Holy moly. I didn't see the exact time that Dash Pedersen set, because the clock quickly disappears. Obviously, we're going to have to re-go back through Rise. And the ultimate decision is the referees and 2 Vinces. Whatever they say goes. But I remember saying 2 minutes gone, so I know it's just over 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure. This one's already coming up to 2 minutes. One thing in these matches, you don't want to go outside the ring. You want to keep it in the ring. Hit a finisher, get a pin. As quick as you can. Big body. Matt Hawkins looking fired up. Oh my God. Well, he was looking fired up. And got absolutely crunched in a half. Going back and forth right now. Pretty even. Pretty even. Street Money, big boot. Thought it was going to go for the pinfall then. Going for some more damage. Again, could be smart. 2 minutes gone. I'm pretty sure Dash was around this time when he got the win, ladies and gentlemen. So these two got to get a move on. Again, top 3 fastest go through to the next round. You definitely don't want to be taunting and wasting time. As Street Money looks to get fired up in this one. Vintage Street Money with a power slam. Back up to his feet. Oh, reversal by Matt Hawkins. Could be a clinical reversal. Oh my God, reversal by Street Money. Yo, these two are cooking. I'm kind of sad they can no longer tag in the Fury division, because I think they could have been really good if they had a bit more time. But the game is the game. This is who we are. Street Money says, you're going to chop me, I'll chop you back. Hands out to the side. Look at the strength by Street Money. One of the brightest up-and-coming superstars. He's been doing so well. Oh, big reversal neck breaker. He's been doing so well since he left the New Bloods, man. Since the New Bloods left him, I guess. He's been doing so well. I would love to see Street Money versus Zeke. German suplex. Matt Hawkins damaging himself, though. Even matchup so far. Definitely slower than Dash Pedersen. But remember, it's top 3. So all the others might be slower than these guys, which means they still go through. So there's no pressure right now being the second match. You've got to be as quick as possible. I wonder if anyone will go the full 15. I can see Norman Pope being a long one. Maxim and Misa Johnston. Those two have been having a lot of arguments on World Warzone. Misa Johnston blindsided Maxim Jones on World Warzone. Maxim can get some revenge here today. Misa looking for his first ever championship on RPW, of course. So he's desperately gonna want to win this time trial tournament. Cool idea by Zeke, by the way. Shout out Zeke for continuing the Junior Heavyweight Championship, trend. Keeping it alive, keeping it trendy, keeping it the most must-see thing on Rise, and arguably more so than World Warzone. I mean, this is absolutely awesome. Never been done before in RPW. I'll try to make this belt massive. He's doing the same thing. Street Money, big spear, hook of the leg, middle of the ring. 2 count and a kick out. 2 count and a kick out. You need to start getting some damage done, because the clock is starting to tick on, ladies and gentlemen. It's really starting to tick on now. Risky, but connecting. It's going to get to a point where you're going to start to think you've taken too long. You really want quick finishes for these matches. Over in the corner, Snake Eyes. Down goes Matt Hawkins, his own spear. He has a spear of his own. Hooks the leg, 1-2. These two are going bar for bar. These two are having a match and a half. I'm kind of glad they're not a tag team now, because they could have some good matches on Friday. Maybe they both find a new tag team partner. They end up facing each other. One corner to the other. Big drop kick. Down goes Money. Oh, this could be all she wrote. This could be all she wrote. Submission, middle of the ring, crossface. Street Money might be forced to tap out. He is indeed forced to tap out. And Matt Hawkins with a big submission win. I don't think of submission when I look at him, but he got it done here today. Will he be top 3 fastest? Time will tell. But it'll be RPW without Bullet Club versus The Cure. And that's exactly what we have next, as FTN Calm goes up against Disciple Kilpatrick. Ladies and gentlemen, Bullet Club and The Cure. Big rivalry right now. We know Bullet Club, of course, do not like The Cure Kilpatrick. He was looking to call out Tyler Howard for the YouTube Championship, which is interesting. Not defended this week. Instead, he's in the time trial tournament. And we'll see who comes out on top. Would have been cool if Disciple Tyler defended the belt against him as well as been in the time trial tournament, but he gets Colm instead. Bullet Club and the Cure. I'm not complaining, because we know Bullet Club hate them. Trying to get rid of the Cure, our Bullet Club. They could do so here. Get rid of one of them in the time trial tournament. Colm looking to bounce back as well from Wilson's loss. Oh, I got a strep to my mouth, sorry. Trying to bounce back against that loss against Ben Fuller. I want to move that was. Colm looking dominant. Goes for another pin, like I said. Going for quick and often pins. Could be the smart move here. It could be the smart move. Kilpatrick, hearing that, instantly goes for his own pinfall, gets a 2 count. A lot of 2 counts early on. Big clothesline. And again, stops one leg, sweeps the other. Both superstars back up to their feet. Slowly and steadily. There goes Kilpatrick. Focus on the knees of Colm. He's going to need them for an FTN. So it could be smart to try and wear them down. Best worst move in RPW history. Has made it to the time trial tournament. TTT. Don't know if that's the official name for it or not. But that's what we are going with. Break his fingers is the chant across the London crowd right now. Brutal, Kilpatrick. Starting to show up a little bit here. And I'll tell you, I can't remember the last time Kilpatrick has won a match in RPW. So a match over Colm, who's coming off a loss against Ben Fuller, would be quite big. Lovely knee strike there. Hooks the leg yet again. Just a 1 count, which is interesting. Irish whip off the rope. Ducks the first. Jumps the second. Oh! Nice move there by Colm. Showing some strength, which doesn't normally go for. Normally more the high flyer maneuverability, of course. Like this. That's what we normally see Colm doing. More springboard maneuvers. Top rope potentially. No, oh, no. Another springboard in... No. Maybe thought it was too dangerous. I don't know. Kilpatrick belly to belly gets reversed. Colm is looking very, very good all of a sudden. Very, very good. There's FTN Colm right now. Top rope yet again. FTN connecting. The weak version. You got to do what you got to do. He didn't go for the pin, interestingly enough. I don't know why you wouldn't pin after that. Patrick makes his way back up there. Nice knee strike. I thought Colm had that in the bag, I'll be honest with you. I thought Colm had the win in the bag. Remember, it's not about dealing as much damage as possible. It's about getting the quickest win possible, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you saw Matt Hawkins with a submission and thought, I can do that too. But Patrick, not one to tap out though, ladies and gentlemen. As he breaks up with an elbow. What an elbow. 1, 2, 3. Stop the clock. Colm gets the win. Bounces back from a war zone. That elbow absolutely clocked him on the chin. Moving swiftly along in the time trial tournament to the up-and-comings, ladies and gentlemen. We got Caudry and Sika Tagaloa. As Caudry goes face first, this is what you got to do. Get the pinfall as quick as possible, ladies and gentlemen. Stop the clock. Sika Tagaloa. His first win in Regents Pro Wrestling. And he may have just secured a spot into the next round. Oh my goodness gracious me. That was like 6 or 7 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen. 6 or 7 seconds. Sika Tagaloa making a statement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next is Fatad versus HK Styles. It was supposed to be Kilro versus Oliver freaking Kings, which is, honestly, apart from Pokenorm, the match I was most looking forward to. But apparently Kilro has just not shown up to Rise here today. He's nowhere to be seen, and no one can contact him. So, you know, hopefully he'll be ready for Friday Night Fury. Fatad HK Styles, 50 minutes on the clock, though. We'll see what comes of that, but I don't know if Ollie gets a automatic pass into the next round because of this, or it's a no contest. Again, we'll have to see what Javid says, but Kilro nowhere to be seen. We'll move on to the next one, which is Fatad and HK Styles here today. Very good matchup between the two. That's reversal there by Fatad. Trying to get into control. As Brett is throwing stuff all around. Dropping stuff left, right, and center. Big shoulder block, which we love to see. Brett fell on the camera buttons there. Got that big power driver. Goodness gracious me. Dastardly power driver there. Absolutely devastating stuff. Let's give the THK Styles, who is fighting back rather handedly in this one. I think this is a great matchup, you know. Great matchup. Friday vs Monday as well, which we always love. Nice takedown. Would love to see a stunner in this one. Could be a game changer. Quite a quick finisher as well. We know HK Styles has wanted the Junior Heavyweight Championship pretty much his entire career. Since Rise has come about, he's been asking every single week for that Junior Heavyweight Championship. So the chance again, he's had a few chances involved in the time trial tournament, and the chance here today to go on to the next round would be good for the Yardy Mambas too. Him and GMK both being champions at the same time would be absolutely amazing. HK's looking good. Looking very good. Snap air takedown. Rolls him off. Big kick. Down goes Fatad. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh, Fatad kicks out. That was going to be one of the quickest as well. That was going to be one of the quick ones. Of course, Sika. I feel like Sika, 100% he's through. I don't see anyone getting quicker than Sika Tagaloa, especially two superstars getting quicker. Nice combo. Nice Hurricane Rana as well. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Fatad out of the corner now. For his own momentum, potentially. Kick to the midsection. There's the stunner I've been waiting for. There's the stunner. 1, 2. Oh, HK survives on. And again, every time they kick out, it just means the match is going longer, ladies and gentlemen. It just means you have less chance of actually advancing. One more. Oh, stunner gets reversed. I was going to say one more stunner. Gets reversed. Oh, HK's finishes gets reversed as well. My goodness, back and forth they go. This is prime time. Rise Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Thought Fatad was setting up for another one then. Oh, he is indeed. He is indeed. Kicked it. Oh, he gets reversed. That left kick got reversed twice. Oh my god, HK has a finisher. He went for it. He went for it. Couldn't connect though. Oh, Fatad's in trouble. Fatad's in trouble. About 5 minutes gone. Or 4 minutes gone right now. Fatad's in trouble. Clothesline takedown. Into the corner. No. Oh, don't go outside. You don't want to go outside right now. Stunner on the rope. But not the smartest thing. Like I said earlier, the longer you're outside, the time is ticking away. It's not the big Titantron for everyone to see. It's just ticking away, ladies and gentlemen. And it just means your chance of the Junior Heavyweight Championship is unfortunately going further and further away. HK's hitting finishes outside again. In my opinion, I don't think it's the correct call. I don't think it's the right thing to do. You can't pin out there. Both superstars down. I don't think they're going to be the top 3 fastest like this. They got to get in the ring right now. 10 minutes is gone. I don't remember all the times that we've had. I don't remember all the times. Oh, click that back. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind being involved in this. This looks fun. HK with a pin. Off the finisher. 1, 2, 3. HK gets the win. That was about 9:48, I think it was, around. I don't know the others, though. Gonna be interesting to find out all the times after, though. Big win by HK regardless. And we'll see where he placed in the time trial tournament. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The big match of the day. Crazy Smileman and Brutus Brickley. These two have had a few run-ins recently on Fury. Both in the tag team division. Of course, Brutus Brickley, double duty at Courage to Chaos. 2 of his biggest matches of his career. His first ever world title match and also for the tag team titles. Unfortunately for him, RK snubbed him on both of them. He looked good, especially in the World Heavyweight Championship match. I thought he was going to take the belt off me, but RK came out victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep fighting, though. A chance for the Junior Heavyweight. Maybe Brutus versus Poke. Maybe Butch versus RK next time. I know that Brickley's going to stay in the tag team tournament for the second round, so maybe they go win the whole thing again. Who's to say? 2 big men meet in this one. All about being the quickest, though. Being big has nothing to do with it. You need to be quick in these matches. Only 3 spots available as well. Disrespectful by Crazy Smile, man. Really, really disrespectful. That's reversal. Crazy fighting back with his own reversal, though. Again, they have a lot of history together. It'll be interesting to see if they sort of took notes on the opposition. Sometimes it's smart to learn how a superstar wrestles, especially when they have multiple matches against them. Sometimes you see, after a few matches, they sort of get to understand the style and the movement of a certain superstar and can use that to their advantage. Both superstars on the outside right now. Big shoulder block by Crazy. Irish whip. Back into the ring. Lock up between the 2. Oh, look at the strength by Brutus. Crazy, not an easy man to lift up, that's for sure. A lot of big, meaty men showing off their strength, ladies and gentlemen. Uppercut by Crazy. Lock up. Irish whip. Elbow. Right to the face. Crazy Smile Man. Little bit of taunting action going on. Showing off in this one. Again, is it a smart thing to do? Wasting time taunting. I think time's gonna tell if it's the smart thing to do. If Crazy walks away with a win. Off the rope, big boot. Pinfall. Just under 12 minutes gone. No. It's the 1 count. More damage is needed here in this one. How by Brutus? Oh, I did not expect a 3, but he actually almost got it, which was surprising. Brutus Brickley with the strength. There are 3 matches left, including this one. Oh, Crazy fights out of it. Big reversal. Would love to see a big Brutus board on the big man. Crazy smile, man. That would be something. Right-hander. From behind. Look at the strength. Just throwing Brutus down. Is that enough to keep him down? He comes the rope. Very smart. Ring awareness. Very, very smart. Ring awareness there. Brutus Brickley, a veteran. Veteran move here on Rise. That's reversal. Gotta say the same about Crazy Smile, man. Just keep fighting is the motto. How much fight does Brutus Brickley have left in him, though? It looks to be a bit more. He's throwing him over his shoulder. Big spine buster. Brutus Brickley just flexing in front of Crazy Smile, and he's got the height advantage. Oh, to the outside. Again, time wasted, ladies and gentlemen. Time is being wasted when you're outside the ring. Some matches is good to go outside, but time trial, you want to keep it in the ring, man. You really, really do. And these two look to be in no hurry right now, as they are outside of the ring. Will Crazy look to get Brutus back in? Side, not yet. By the looks of things. Crazy's back in. He needs Brutus, who eventually joins him. Slaps straight back down, though. Disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. Crazy gets Brutus up to his feet. Irish rib. Rebound. Oh my God, the strength. Holy moly. Hook that leg. 1, 2, 3. 9 minutes on the dot, ladies and gentlemen. I saw that one. 9 minutes on the dot for Crazy Smile, man. What a crazy ending against Brutus Brickley. 2 matches remain. Maxim and Misa up next. Of Rise, 2 fantastic matches. Maxim Jones and Misa Johnston, 15 minutes on the clock again. Misa Johnston, a big betrayal. The New Millennia. I'm a big fan of them, man. I'm a big fan of them. A big betrayal occurred on this past World War Zone, and no one saw it coming. Misa Johnston is backstabbing Maxim Jones after his match against Disciple Key. It just really was not what you wanted. You know, not what you... I mean, I'm a big fan of Maxim Jones and Misa Johnston. I really thought they'll be tag champs at one point in their career. I really did. But now it looks like, I mean, it's definitely looks like the ending of the New Millennia in the tag team division, as far as we can tell. And now one of them get the chance to pretty much show up the other, because whoever wins this pretty much can say, yo, you know, clearly you were holding me back because I'm able to beat you one-on-one. I'm able to advance in the tournament. You're not. Bit of bragging rights for both superstars when it comes to holding each other back or being the weak link. I don't know who I would say is, you know, necessarily the weak link or the one holding back the other. I think it's more of an ego thing. Misa Johnston first pinfall. No, I think it's more of an ego thing. I mean, the thing is, Maxim Jones won Regents Rumble, and I feel like after that, he sort of, even if he didn't put himself up on a pedestal himself, Misa Johnston must have been thinking those things of like, he won Regents Rumble, everyone's going to start thinking he's better than me, I need to show up. And, you know, he won Regents Rumble, whereas Misa Johnston has the longest, the most amount of matches without a championship. It's got to play a part in your mind. It's got to play a part in your mind. But to then backstab him out of nowhere instead of like talking to him open, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm honest with you. I'm sure Maxim Jones has some choice words for Misa Johnston. He which you can use in the form of punches here today. Misa's looking decent, though, I tell you. He's not looking all that bad in this one. Big slam into the corner. 12:30 left on the clock. We've had some around the 9-minute mark. We've had a 6-second win. Some variety so far. Big spine buster, Maxim. See, I would have went for the pin then. But then I guess if not enough damage has been done, then there's no point going for the pin, because then I guess you're wasting a couple of seconds. If you go for the pin and you know you're not going to get the win, I guess you're wasting a few seconds, realistically. It's an interesting dynamic in these time trial matches. Norman Poke up next is going to be an all-timer. That's like a pay-per-view match right there. Two bodies colliding. Maxim Jones comes out on top. Down goes Misa Johnston. 1, 2, and a kick out. See, now technically that wasted a couple of seconds that you could have been using doing something else. But then again, you know, if you never pin, you're never going to know if you can get 3 seconds. So here's an interesting one. Mr. Johnston lock up. Maxim Jones, nice reversal. Mr. Johnston, nice reversal. Back and forth they go. Oh, Maxim, see this? Always around the 11-minute mark, they fall to the outside. And they start to waste time. It's just not what you need. Really not what you need to be outside. Especially when you both go outside. That's what's happened. Now 10:45 left on the clock. I do wonder how long it will take them to get back into the ring. Misa knows to get in the ring. Even if you're trying to get a counter win, I mean, that's 10 seconds. That's a long wait to wait 10 seconds. Both superstars back into the ring. Some Jones lock up. To the corner. Nice power slam down. Maxim surely not going top rope. He goes middle rope, which is dangerous enough. Oh, what a nice takedown. Spear from the middle rope. 1, 2, 3. 9:49. 9:49 on the clock. This could be close, you know. With a few names, this could be very, very close. On to the main event. Maxim Jones, revenge off Woe Warzone's attack by Misa Johnston. But not least, the biggest match in Rise in a while. Intercontinental champion against UK champion. 1-on-1 in the time trials tournament. How very, very, very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Not every day you get to see Norm versus Poke. 1-on-1, 15 minutes on the clock. Oh, look at the size difference. My goodness gracious me. This one's underway. Could you imagine it's ended in 2 seconds? It's possible. Norm, early submission. Could you imagine poked up that straight away? He's not going to. Not quite yet. Nice reversal there. Claps the big head of Norm. Big super kick. Down goes the Deacon, sorry. Nice reversal. Poke back up to his feet. Lock up. In the corner. Nope. Or maybe to fight out of that one. Poke to the outside now. Reeling. Referee starting that count. Poke, you got to get up, my friend. You're wasting precious time now. You have about 5 minutes, realistically. Because most of the times went only until like the 9th minute or so. I don't think a few people went above 9, but you really want to make sure you get the win before 10 minutes. Before the 10th minute, I should say. In the first 5 minutes, you want to get the win in this first round. There's been some quick matches here today. Nice knee strike. It's not the knee he wants in the ring, though. Referee calling them both in. Norm throws Poke against the steel steps. He stops himself. Norm in the ring. Poke joins. Here we go. Here we go. Poke, nice reversal. Arch whip. Rebound. 13:23 left. Well, this is really nervous, you know. This is really nerve-wracking, you know. Time trial tournament. Rise for the next few weeks with this time trial tournament. This is going to be fun. This is going to be very fun. The Poke knee. First one connecting. Norm gets straight back up, though. Poke, he sends him back outside. We know Poke's going to do something cool. He always does, but you don't want to go outside. Nice drop kick through the middle rope. 12:55 left. Another Poke knee. Get him up, get him in the ring. Get him up, get him in the ring. Get him up. Imagine a double champ, a triple champ Poke if he wins. A triple champ Poke. Get him back in the ring. There we go. Norm reverses. 12:30 left. Starting to think one of these two won't go to the next round. The biggest match of the night. I mean, they're both champions. They're both going to be resilient. So it does make sense for them to have a longer match. There's DDT. One big move is all it takes, though. Oh, Poke's law reversed. Poke's been dominating, you know. Poke's been dominating, but Poke's law getting reversed. Game changer. Game changer. That's what we saw Matt Hawkins. Oh, sorry. Crazy Smile Man defeat Bruce Brickley with. Norm looking fired up. Big chop across the chest. Hook the leg. Norm could be going to the next round with a win here. 11:50 on the clock. 1-2 in a kick out. That's that champion's resiliency right there. Norm flexing. Regardless of if they go through or not, it's also just a big rise win, a big momentum booster. This is one of the biggest names on Fury Fist, one of the biggest names on my Warzone. Champ versus champ. I mean, this could be the match at Supremacy for all we know if they're both still champ by then. So this is early bragging rights. You want to be known as like the better mid-card champion. It's like me, I want to be better than Jocko because I'm the World Heavyweight champ. I want my belt to be better than his. PKO to the big man, Norm. I feel he's going to kick out that resiliency. Norm, very resilient. There's the shoulder. But now poking it, a big move, maybe. He goes for the Poke knee. The cameras are shining. Middle of the ring on the logo. I am counting. 1, 2. Oh, my God, the resiliency. The resiliency, man. Game changer. Game changer, ladies and gentlemen. Game changer. Irish whip. Rebound, big. Toss there. Poke, you're wasting time. You're wasting time. Wasting time taunting right now. Really wasting time taunting. Focusing limb by limb is Poke. Big kicks down low. Big elbow from Norm. Back up to his feet. Irish whip off the rope. Oh my God, Norm went flying through the skies. What on earth is he going for here? Oh, good night. Face first goes Poke. Hooks the leg. I don't blame him. For the win. Oh my God, no. We're down into the 9th minute now. We're down below 10. And this is going to get very, very close. Well, we know Sika Tagaloa is definitely through to the next round. We don't know who's joining him just yet, though. There are 3 spots available. Norm in control now. From behind, hooking both arms. His new finisher. Oh, Poke knows what's coming. You need to be quick, Norm. 9 minutes on the clock. Face first goes Poke. Busted open as well. There's the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh my God, he kicked out. Oh my God, Norm thought he had it once, so did I. Well, these two may not be going to the next round, but I knew there would be a banger between them. Poke to the outside. I knew we would get a banger between them. I mean, it's poker norm for crying out loud. If this was over in 3 seconds, I think people would have been annoyed. Irish whip. Reversed. Back into the ring with the bloodied face of Poke. Up on his shoulders. Hanged him on the top rope. Goes for the pinfall. Don't think enough. No. Oh. Norm with the upper thigh. Forearm. Down goes Pokey, squirming. Norm drags him away from the ropes. Norm looking around. TPV. Off the rope and the big body. Oh my god, Poke moves out of the way. What a match they are having. Kick to the midsection. Oh my god. What a match indeed. Big stretch by Poke on the logo. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. What a match. Well, I don't think he's advancing. That is if it is top 3. Maybe it's top 5, even in top 5. I don't think he's advancing. I think that was the slowest. But definitely the best match here on Rise. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show it was. We advanced to Fury for the Fury Tag Team Tournament. Round 2 for the Time Trial Tournament here on Rise. Off to a fantastic start. Well done, Zeke, and congrats to the 3 winners who will be announced backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is who we are.